throughout the Minnesota Vikings process of trying to find a new head coach to replace Mike Zimmer, the whole thing has been get an offensive-minded guy. You don't have to change OCs. You want to build and grow with your quarterback of the future, and there you go. Now, I've said that would be great, but I just want the best leader. And if that great leader is offensive-minded, it's fantastic. And looking at the list of guys, you could probably cross Kellen Moore off the list too, because he's probably going to go back to the Cowboys. You have, of the remaining candidates from the first round, which the Vikings have said we're probably going to take from, 4 DCs and 1 OC. D'Amico Ryans, Jonathan Gannon, Todd Bowles, Raheem Morris, all defensive side of the ball. The 1 OC, Kevin O'Connell. And guess what? Some good news for people who love OCs. Jeremy Fowler, ESPN, go. Rams OC Kevin O'Connell is close enough, is a name to watch in Vikings search. He was on Kwesi Adofo-Mensah's list of intriguing candidates during GM interviews, and he acquitted himself well in Zoom call with the team. Giants DC Patrick Graham also named that came up. There's a Yale connection. Now, I don't know why I said Yale connection, because it's not like Kwesi went to Yale. I mean, Princeton, Yale, rivals. Maybe he'd be like, F you, Patrick Graham. But say down the line, if the Vikings do hire Kevin O'Connell as head coach, Graham as a DC could be an option there. But we did a full on profile on Kevin O'Connell in a different video. Ooh, if technology works, there will be one of those pop-up links coming up. But 30,000 foot view, 36 years young, was a third-round pick by the Patriots back in the day, quarterback, bounced around, back up, and then got into coaching 2015, worked his way up from the Browns. Had a year of crossover with Kwesi in San Francisco 2016. Kwesi was in R&D, as well as O'Connell was special projects. Again, we don't know what that means. Like, was he a tier 1 operator? Like, are the San Francisco 49ers a front for soft? I don't know. But then he moved on to Washington 2017, where yes. This is happening. I love it when a plan comes together, man. And then 2020 to present, last 2 years, he's been the Rams offense coordinator under Sean McVay. And McVay loves him so much that he blocked O'Connell from interviewing with Brandon Staley, former Rams DC, with the Chargers to be their play calling OC, because he loves KOC that much. So KAM, KOC, SB. Let's go. Let's go, man. And yeah, he certainly fits the mold of the young, offensive-minded head coach, attacking mentality. Bring some of that Sean McVay nice. Just try and take a little bit of that clout. Bring it to Minnesota, man. And you see the way that the Rams offense, that they use Cam Akers when he's not fumbling, right? The way that they use Cooper Kupp, that's absolutely how they should be using Justin Jefferson all up in here. The way that they use Higbee, that could be Irv Smith, or it could be Gronklin if they resign him. The way that they integrated OBJ so quickly in that offense, and he's such a weapon. They could use Adam Thielen like that. And they certainly could make Kirk Cousins look like Matthew Stafford, where it's like weekend at Bernie's. Not just kidding, that's Jimmy G. But yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday, man. But I'd be fired up. Plus, he looks like a head coach. Like, if you were casting a movie and like Friday Night Lights 2, Odessa Permian all back in this B, that would be your head coach, huh? He looks like Henry Cavill. Like, Kevin O'Connell's friggin' Superman. Have you ever seen him and Superman in the same place? No, you haven't yet. But I think that Kwesi also sees the Final Four coaches in the playoffs, all offensive-minded. 3 of them are young, new age offense in McVay and Shanahan, as well as Zach Taylor. And then you look at the success track record of some of these young guys coming into the league, offensive-minded dudes. Shanahan, McVay, Taylor this season, the 12-year-old boy. Stefanski year 1. His second year, the Browns had a lot of issues, mainly injuries and COVID, so I don't really count that against them. But I think that this could be the route they go under, even though I do understand. I still love me some D'Amico Ryans. If they want to go young, innovative, Jonathan Gannon on defense, sure. Todd Bowles doesn't really fit that mold, but I don't know. I don't know. Raheem Morris, does he get better the second time around? I don't know. We'll see. But I would be fired up for Kevin O'Connell. I would be fired up for D'Amico Ryans. I'd be fired up if Kwesi really wanted to go outside the box and bring in Mike McDaniel from the Niners too. So let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. But very exciting times. Offensive-minded dude, Kevin O'Connell rising up. Now, I don't think that there is a world where, say, the Vikings do hire D'Amico Ryans or Raheem Morris, and I don't think Sean McVay would allow him to interview with the Vikings to be a play-calling OC, even though in practicality, it would be a step up, but the way the league sees it, that it's all lateral moves. Anything underneath a head coach is all lateral moves. So whether it be, you could be offensive quality control going up to play calling OC, they still see that as a lateral move. So the Rams could block it, but that's a little ways down the line. But yeah, things are starting to heat up, man. Things are starting to happen. Good times. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Kevin O'Connell, reportedly a name to watch in the Vikings head coaching search. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.